Right now, there is a need for a radical shift so that every single person can eat in a way that does not degrade the environment. Experts and leaders demonstrated that this is possible through transformative policies and incentives that recognize the true costs and the true value in agriculture. Progress depends on creating synergies and aligning priorities. The way the world produces, processes, distributes, and consumes food has become one of the main drivers of biodiversity loss, climate change, water stress, and ecosystem degradation.
It's a huge danger, but also that danger creates an opportunity for us to work together. We have a private sector, the research institute, academia, and the government. So how those actors together can propose sustainable solution to the problem of global commons.
We want, in our work, we want to value natural resources as a necessary input. But what about ecosystem services? What about biodiversity? What about crop wild relatives? They are considered for being free. And this is distorting the economics of agriculture.
In order to be a successful solution, it is important to work across sectors.
Our idea is to link the costs in the health system to the production of food. And one of the biggest growing costs in the world is diabetes and obesity. Cheap food might be pretty expensive if you apply a systems approach. Yield is not so important. The question is, what is the nutritional yield of an hectare?
The private sector and finance can bridge solutions to on-the-ground realities.
The idea to have this participation is to share with the audience that we are open for collaboration, for alliances and partnerships in order to be more sustainable in our planet.
Another important element for the public institution like us can help is how to get a scale of those small projects we are doing, maybe all of us are doing here and there. In order to flip the food production system, we need to find a way to achieve the scale.
Mainstreaming biodiversity has proven in a few countries, and one is Costa Rica, that is politically viable, socially responsible, and environmentally friendly. And being able to restore and protect nature hasn't become a burden for growth in Costa Rica. Most of these things were done in Costa Rica because we have the GF consistently investing in Costa Rica on a long-term basis, which has gave us the capacity to really go from pilot projects to large scale and also being able to enhance our legal and policy frameworks. We found that ministries of environment and agriculture, what is the main differences? The agriculture works with domesticated biodiversity, environment works with wild biodiversity in the same landscapes. So the fact that we were able to come together with financial instruments that fully recognize the positive externalities being generated at the landscape level began stretching ourselves in a way that agriculture and environment began to talk together.
What we're trying to do with this Global Commons conversation is essentially to amp up the volume of understanding of the interconnectedness between all of these pieces. Therein lies the answer, making sure that the incentives are aligned such that the rational choices that we make are those that will be better for society at large.